Hi everybody, welcome into my channel and welcome to this reading. I'm going to read to start out today the message from the daily reflections for today's date, June the 1st. Why not make a habit of approaching life in the right spirit, joyously, expectantly and with absolute faith that only the very best is for you. I want you to have all the very best in life. I do not want you to go through life with a heavy weight on your shoulders, bowed down by the cares of the world. I need you free so that I can work in and through you. Stop being a worrier and cast all your cares and burdens upon me. Know that the kingdom of heaven is within you. It is there waiting for you to recognize it. You must know it, believe it, and then bring it about. The kingdom of heaven is a state of mind, and it is for everyone to seek and find. Every soul has to long for it before they can find the kingdom of heaven. The desire must be there and must be so strong that nothing will be allowed to stand in the way. Wow, that's powerful. Okay folks, let's tap into spirit and see what we've got as our guidance today. I'm using the everyday witch. What's the matter with me? Everyday witch tarot deck. Let's have a look and see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us messages of love and light to this collective today. Only from divine sources. And protect us from any unwanted energies. What does this collective need to know? What does it need to hear at the time they view this reading? Body, mind and soul. Let's tap in and connect, you guys. What do we have? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us messages today for this lovely collective in sobriety or considering embarking on sobriety. The first card is the Hanged Man, card of Pisces. It's about getting a new perspective. Look at that ocean. Whoa. What else do we need to know, please, Spirit? What else do we have? Whoa, cards here. No, card 12 and then card 1, the Magician. You're trying to bring in something you're manifesting at this time. What is it? We will find out. What do you need to focus on? It's all very general at the moment, isn't it? Getting a new perspective, taking a break maybe. Can be the energy of the Hanged Man as well. What do you need to focus on? Justice. Balance. Card of Libra. Fairness, balance, justice. Maybe there's a legal situation. Doesn't have to be. Looks like justice. Balance. Moving forward in a balanced way. Fool card. In the recent past, you started something new in the recent past. Took a leap of faith. What was that? Comment below if anything resonates, of course, with my readings. Star card is your support or your strength at the moment. This is healing. It's a card of Aquarius. Beautiful image. Whoa. Very bridal looking, isn't she? As above, so below. So this is very much along the line of the Magician card. So there could be a wish you're trying to bring in, you're thinking of, that you want to bring down to the 3D realm from your subconscious. It's a very watery image. It's healing here and hope. Always. They are the messages from the Star card. Maybe something to do with connection. Keep going. Keep going, says Spirit. Let's keep going. What do we have in the future? What do we need to know? Let's see. Future energy. There you have it. 4 of Swords. Healing. Coming out of your cave maybe after a time of healing. This is a long time coming. Something is This is a card of recovery, but there's cobwebs there. It's a card of rest. Maybe you've been resting for a long time, taking a break for a long time. You know, you were burned out, but time has passed with those cobwebs there. I don't know. Let's see. What do we need as our message? What is our guidance from Spirit? What's this one? The Wheel of Fortune. Trust your luck. Trust and trust. The Wheel of Fortune is the luckiest card in the deck. It's like you can have anything you want. Look at it. She can spin the wheel and it'll land on anything she desires. So trust that karma is playing out as it should. Something to do with abundance for sure. 10 of Pentacles, feeling of security, complete security and abundance. Wow, this is powerful, folks. What's happening? What are you bringing in? Your manifestation. Knight of Swords. This is fast. Whatever's happening, it's coming in super quick. Knight of Swords could be an air energy, doesn't have to be, but if somebody moves fast, talks clearly, brings a message of clarity, truth. King of Wands. King of Wands is that boss kind of energy, isn't it? Ambition. There's another knight. You got a lot of attention, you guys. What's going on? Could have an air sign coming towards you, could have a water sign coming towards you. This is your hopes or fears. Knight of Cups is somebody who's trying to pursue an emotional, heartfelt connection, maybe. Seven of Swords at the back of the deck. Maybe something that was hidden is coming clear to you regarding somebody's feelings for you, about the truth even, with that King of Swords, or Knight of Swords. Eight of Cups and your potential outcome and the World card. Wow. What a powerful reading. We started with card 0 here in the recent past, and the potential outcome here is giving us the World card. It's the final card. First card in the major arcanas and the final card, the World, completion. Maybe you're going online. I always have to say that when I see the World card. Public recognition though. And I did glance the Six of Wands, which is that public eye card as well. So if it comes up again, it could be definitely something y'all are doing online. So let's have a look and see, where do we go? We'll go back to this one. We did this earlier as well for another reading. I'm going to go to this tarot deck and we'll tune ourselves into Spirit and see what we've got. Eight of Cups, I didn't even say. Eight of Cups is that card of walking away from what doesn't serve you. Now you're pursuing your 10 of Cups, if you know what I mean, as in 8 cups isn't enough for you because you know your worth, and I love this. This is what it's been for me as well, learning to know your worth. Self-love is not a selfish act, all that kind of thing. I mean to say, it's really opened my eyes, like this recovery program. I don't know. Comment below if you feel, of what you feel about this, you know, 8 of Cups thing, that you're kind of serving yourself now. It's not selfish though. That's what I used to think it was, to put yourself above others, or not above others. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I've always thought there was a reason I should be last on the list as regards to my own priorities. That's, I think, what I was trying to say, is it? Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully this makes sense to somebody, and comment below if it does, and don't forget to like the video if something resonates, or you receive some guidance from the reading, and subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're new here and you like the style of reading, or that you want to hear more of these readings, definitely subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and I really appreciate the subscribers that I have to date. We are a growing community here. We're only 6 or 7 weeks. Ooh, 7 weeks. Back of the deck, Page of Wands. Fire energy, lots of fire. Let's see, the Hanged Man and the Magician card, please, Spirit. Clarify the Hanged Man. Ooh, fast movement is right. 9 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. This is about your own inner sovereignty. That 9 of Pentacles talks about somebody who's very self-made. you know, it's that independent energy. What was I talking about? The self just a minute ago. Okay, we'll keep going. These things happen. Mostly these things happen for a reason in these readings. You might find that. So Hangman, as I said, is Pisces energy. It's getting a new perspective, taking a break. This image is gas, though. It's one of the more different ones. There, anyway. Is there something on his throat? I don't know. It's strange. But the key here is the thing that sticks out for me. He's got padlocks on his hands and his wrists. Or his hands. On his wrists and his ankles. There you go. Found my way to talk. But, you know, in the traditional tarot, it was Odin. This is where this image comes from, or the card comes from, because it was Odin that, you know, hung from the tree of knowledge to gain insight into something, to gain his enlightenment, so that he could put together, and what he learned was loads of mathematics, and he put together the runic system, very Norse, you know. But this guy is holding the key in his hand for those padlocks. So symbolically, even though you have a key to something at the moment and you know what to do, you're still taking a rest. You know, the Hangman is about a rest. So you're resting at the moment, and also you're focusing on something that you want to bring in. The Magician card is that manifestor. There's something. You're looking at all the tools you have on the table, which is every suit in the tarot. The swords, the pentacles, the wands and the cups, and you're conjuring something, you know. Look at the whimsy. There's something to do with whimsy here. Chariot, then it's a card of Cancer. So that's your fire energy then, sorry, the Magician. Water, fire, and water again. Yeah, so the Chariot is about moving towards something at a rapid pace, like there's something you want to bring it and bring it in quick. It's also the card of success. Let's keep going. And you are focusing on your sovereignty here. This is the material abundance card for a person by themselves. You know, it's an independent, it's like yourself. So Justice card in what you need to focus on. Could be a court situation, of course. I always have to say that with the Justice card. It's a card of Libra. Clarified by the King of Cups. The Lovers at the back of the deck. Okay. These guys are not going to... just put that there. Okay. This is PG. So, okay, there's the Lover's card is a card of Gemini, and it's also about a choice. It can also be that card of union, platonic, business, or romantic. Okay, let's see. So, Justice, that's the card of alignment, 1111. Balancing things, yin and yang, the shadow and the material and the emotional. Yeah, very much so. The King of Cups here is that emotional maturity. So something regarding, you need to focus on balance. Both of these cards signify balance. Look at him, he's balancing on a plinth there, out in the ocean, and he has this sense of grounding, you know, stability. Even though he's navigating the waters, he's very confident. It's a very loving energy as well. King of Cups can be a father figure. It could be you just, you know, bossing up emotionally, taking action with very, you know, looking at something with a very mature, emotionally stable viewpoint, and also very balanced. Maybe there's something to do with the law and you're needing to bring your heart into it, but come in on a measured thing, not, you know, flighty, sort of a stable, emotionally stable viewpoint is what you want. I don't know, guys. This is, yeah. Maybe you're studying. Look at the book on law there. I don't know. The Lover's card at the back of the deck could be regarding a connection. What is it that makes you feel balanced, grounded and secure in your connections? That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. We got there. The Fool card in the recent past. What's this new beginning you're embarking on? I think that, what you need to focus on is going to factor back in again, you guys. I'm not going to just leave you hanging. Devil card. Now this to me is like the opposite of the Lover's card. The Lover's card is where people want to be together because they choose to, they're not change. Whereas this Devil energy here is your addictions. It's your codependency, where you are being with somebody because you feel you need to, you have to, you can't leave, you need them, they need you. You know that need thing we do when we're in addiction, and when while we've been sober, we kind of see that more in ourselves, that this is what we were doing. Well, let's see. 7 of Cups, the back of the deck. This is sometimes spoiled for choice, overwhelmed. It's a card of confusion. So, okay, there was something you were confused about in the past, and it was that thing of like trying to discern as well. When you were in like codependent relationships, and it takes such a long time to see the writing on the wall. This isn't helping me, this is pulling me right down. It's zapping both of our energies maybe as well, because both these people are suffering. They both change. You could have had somebody that was always trying to explain themselves. This guy's just got his hand out there, like, listen to me. Capricorn energy. I can also talk about addictions, and this Fool card is coming through as a breakthrough. So something regarding your actual addictions, what you're being sober from. It talks about temptations as well, and it's clarifying the Fool card. Maybe there's something you want to get into. Maybe it's counselling, or you want to start a new journey, being a counsellor for somebody, being a sponsor for somebody in your sobriety. That can also be it, that you have disciples. This is almost like he's the leader spiritually, and these two are his pupils. So yeah, I do see something. Can also be maybe you being a kind of a leader regarding people doing shadow work. Wow, that's crazy. And there are, as this card says, so many options within that. It can be overwhelming, just like this image depicts. But regardless, you've taken a leap of faith in this direction. Some of you might have to move overseas for this, or might have done already. Maybe moved house, maybe moved just workplace. Definitely moved something. It's like maybe you moved away from codependency is the other thing, because she is coming away from this image. He's looking straight at you. It's almost like this is always, going to be in our lives, the addictions. And we also, we have to have that in the back of our minds, that this is a sober life, and we don't want to escape. We want to flow. We want to flow with the sun on our back, not the devil on our back. Guys, there's a channel message. Hope that made sense. Anyway, your world is opening up with this Fool energy here of taking a leap of faith, starting something new. You have all these lovely options to choose from. And it doesn't seem to matter whatever it is you choose, as long as it's not addiction or back to the old ways, we'll call it that. The world is your oyster, is this card really. And this is like, in the past, you're making this decision for yourself, and then you're having to take a break because you want to integrate this stuff, which is what we need to do, of course, as part of our healing. And then once you start to manifest or conjure, what is it that you want to do in life, because you do have all the choice in the world. When you're ready, you can move forward. There's a healing image there as well on the Chariot. It's only when you're ready. When you tell those faces, I'm going, I'm ready to go. But you're taking your time. It's the first time I've seen that in the Chariot card. It's like you're ready to go, and Spirit is ready to bring you wherever you want to go on that Chariot. You just wait till you feel that balance. Because the yin and yang there again. This is gorgeous. Wow, you guys, what power. Let's have a look at the star card. What do we need to know about the star card here in the strength position of this reading? Let's just pull things down a bit, we're losing them. Okay, what do we have? Spirit guides, angels and ancestors. What do we have for the star card for this collective today? God, I'm getting hungry. I'm even hungry. I haven't eaten long ago, like. What's that about? A hunger. A hunger to pursue your wishes and dreams. Woo! Yeah, it takes a lot of energy to manifest and to, you know, like spend a bit of time with your dreams and wishes. What is it you want, like? It takes a lot of energy. It takes a bit of time, for sure. You need to take your time. It can only happen when you're ready. That's that kind of karmic time. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Karma only turns when you're ready for it to turn. When you've made your choices and you feel ready. Wow, what a powerful energy here. Alignment again. Justice. It's card 1111 is the alignment coming through in this image here. This is you finding your people. Your feeling of crossing over finish line here again. This is victory, as was the Chariot card, by the way. You're going to be victorious in any pursuits that you have. This is the marriage card, the Four of Wands. It talks about feeling part of a community, part of a family, the happy family, happy marriage, happy home. Wow. Victory though, in whatever it is you're pursuing as well, because it is that checkpoint energy again, you can see. Let's see. So the star card, the card of Aquarius. Clarified by the Queen of Wands. This is you. Like, if you want to go for something to achieve things in your life, the Queen of Wands is who you want in your corner. She's unstoppable. She is so courageous. Back when the tarot was invented, or, you know, created, she's the only one who always has a black cat with her. I know there's a ton of cats in this deck, but in particular, the Queen of Wands is the one that has the black cat with her front and centre, and she's very proud of her black cat. She loves that cat. But back when the tarot was created, there was superstition around the black cat that they would bring bad luck. But she is so fearless. She knows that because she was around at that time, the Queen of Wands. But she still chooses with her heart, look at her heart there in the middle, to have that black cat in her life. She doesn't have any fear. She knows the universe is on her side. The sun is shining on her crown. The sunflower is also showing her where the sun is at. She follows the sun. She's protected with this golden cloak. No matter what she does, she's got that fearless thing about her. She's an unstoppable force of passion, drive, ambition. Very connected to her intuition, to nature. Wowzers. And like, yeah, if this is you embodying this is your strength at the moment. And it is a powerhouse. The Queen of Wands is a powerhouse of strength. And it's definitely your champion that you want when you're trying to pursue something. This as above, so below that's coming through with both the Magician. That's the as above, so below card. As is your star card here, as above, so below. Holy cow. There's nothing going to stop you here. And look at, you got your Four of Wands. That's you passing over the finish line here. Two images there of victory. There's no stopping you now. Four of Swords in the near future. Can we clarify the Four of Swords, please? Two of Swords. Had this yesterday, I think, in the same position. I'm just noticing the moon in the exact same spot there, and this actually looks like an eclipse energy. You can see a silhouette of the moon there. Something at the eclipse might have happened. Maybe you've been resting since the eclipse in March. Anyway, Four of Swords. Clarified by the Two of Swords. This is looking for alignment again, and it's also looking at things from your logical brain that you're cutting your heart out of it, but it's tuning into yourself is what you've been doing there while you've been in your healing mode, or repair mode, or rest mode, or recovery mode. And at the back of the deck you have the Three of Wands, so there's a decision here been made to get up, stand up, out of this rest position, get up out of the bed. And Three of Wands, like after seeing the Queen of Wands in this present situation and its strength at the moment, it's like, get up, wait for those ships of yours to come in, because they're coming. That's what Three of Wands here is telling me. Look, there's a boat over there and there's a boat over there, and I don't know what that is. It must be a boat. So you got it all to look forward to. This is a card of expansion, waiting for your ships to come in. It's a card of travel. This is also a card of travel. Some of you are thinking of travelling. You're thinking of moving premises, moving workplace, moving house, moving location. Might be going overseas. Lots of references to the ocean here. The King of Cups is on the ocean. This guy's flying over. Waterways are there. The star is very watery. The Fool. You're taking a leap of faith, and I feel like some of you definitely are looking at moving overseas. It's undeniable. Crikey. And this guy, the Fool, or the Hanged Man, look, he's beside the ocean as well. Look at the World card has the ocean. Comment below. You guys are moving and you're all going overseas. And can I come? And this looks class. Are you moving overseas? Are you just going over there for a time? What are you thinking about? Comment below and tell me. This is incredible energy. Okay, guidance from Spirit. Six of Wands, Victory card again. 3 of them you've had. Karmic wheel is turning. Now you're getting to put down this 10 of Wands. It's a burden you've been carrying for ages. You know what this is. It's different for all of you. But in regards to things that you felt responsible for that weren't your burden to carry, this karmic wheel here is turning, and it's shining a light on what it is. You can put down those 10 wands. Step into your realm and your time. Because the Wheel of Fortune is all about, it's now time for your success. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you. That's what she does too, the Queen of Wands. It's time for you to use your discernment and take charge and lead the pack, lead the crowd, because this is about public recognition. Some of you are definitely doing things online here. You got the World card, and then you have this public recognition card. So it could be somebody, you're in the public eye somehow. It could be on socials. It could be, you know, I don't know what this is. It could be you just getting, you know, people are getting to know you. That's what I'm getting from this 6 of Wands. You're setting a precedent here. Maybe it's within your family. Maybe it's, you know, you're the first one to conquer addiction, or the addiction, the particular ones that you have. And you're coming out with this, you know, that's that wreath of victory there on the top of that wand. You're coming out crowned a victor of your own sense of owing the world everything, rather than, and also getting that chip off your shoulder that the world owes you. You know that thing a lot of people say as well, like people in sobriety can actually develop into those people where they're like almost a lifetime victim. You know, that's what comes through with that 10 of Wands there. And it's like, no, we're not doing that victim crack no more. Like, this is, you know, you sitting on your throne of power here. Like, he owns that horse. His head is held high. That horse is even waiting for him to say what next. You know, it's very much taking the lead here. You're bossing right the hell up, and people, all they want to do is follow. So whatever it is, you've got a message. And that's what it is. Like, you've got Lady Luck on your side here. You have made this become your reality. You're following a dream and a passion of yours, and it's absolutely what you've been supposed to be doing. Maybe you're supposed to break a lineage or a curse that was, you know, in the family line, and you're the curse breaker here. I can't get over this strength and this power. But yeah, you're leading the charge. Look at that. It's like he's holding that wreath of victory. Is it laurel? A laurel wreath? But anyway, he's holding that aloft so people can see where he's going, you know, that kind of way, and they can see that he's up ahead there, and that's where he's gone, and now we can follow, because that's the path. Wow, you guys, you are just the limit. Knight of Swords. So many people coming towards you here. Knight of Swords, as I say, could be an air energy. It's somebody flying in to tell you something in a hurry, or to take action in a hurry. Five of Wands and the clarifier there, and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, again, another brilliant queen to have in your corner. She will stop at nothing to get to where she's going. She's super intelligent. She knows exactly what she needs to say or how to say it. People listen to her. She draws boundaries, and nobody, nobody will pass that line, because she'll give you the wrath of that cold, icy tongue and sword she has. There is a butterfly here and a cherubim that are kind of an image on this throne she's sitting on. But she's going forward, and there's no stopping this lady. It's like South Park, except in really bad stop motion animation. Okay, it's not stop motion animation, I know. Okay, Knight of Swords, clarified by the Five of Wands spirit. What is this? Let's see. So five of Wands is obstacles and challenges. To me, it's overcoming obstacles and challenges. This is the energy around you, or the influence of the whole scenario here is the Knight of Swords with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Swords. Like it's breakthrough energy. He's breaking through all of these, the density. It's like the wood from the trees is coming through here. Especially like the Queen of Swords. She does get the treasure in the... She finds the treasure in the mud, she discerns what should stay and what's to be done away with that sword of justice in her hand, which is actually missing from that image, but here we go. Yeah, there's some truth coming to you, or some bit of knowledge. That's what it is. You learned something here in your journey, in your introspection here as a Hanged Man. Maybe during this Four of Swords time, there's something that you learned. You're charging in to kind of wield this sword of knowledge, which she also wields, the Queen of Swords. And it's to dispense with this obstacles and challenges. It's also, the Five of Wands to me is people believe that these things are the case, but in fact, that Queen of Swords can come in and say, actually, look, it's not that. This is the discernment then that arrives through a Knight of Wands, which is action been taken on something. So like you are here on your broom and you're flying it, you're coming in very quickly to dispel any illusion of conflict. That people just believed there was conflict between and competition. Yeah. Like the Five Wands in this do represent almost obstacles that you have to climb over or overcome, But to me, it's on a 5, so that means it's time to change this situation, and it can't go on, Fives mean a turning point, they're about change. And the Knight of Swords there is just like being discerning, knowing exactly what matters. Pick your battles, basically, is what I'm seeing there from that Knight of Swords with that Five of Wands. It's like, it's unnecessary conflict and competition here, because most of the stuff that people think or believe, I should say, there's no truth or, there's no substance to it. There's no evidence. The Knight of Swords pursues and investigates as well. He's also the searcher for the truth. He's in pursuit of knowledge, which is Swords energy. I hope this made sense to you guys. God almighty. You've got Knight of Cups here now as another person coming in. Could be water sign energy, but it's a cup of love, a cup of an apology, a cup of forgiveness, and it could be you offering this or someone else, but this is in your hopes or fears. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, what have we got for this Knight of Cups today for this collective? Let's have a look. What have we got for the Knight of Cups? Nine of Swords. This is so good. And the Eight of Swords at the back of the deck. Wow, let's have a look here. Spirit, these are heavy hitting messages today. Heavy, heavy, heavy lifting. Wow. Yeah. It could be somebody coming overseas to talk to you and offer you a cup of love and affection and support. But beware of the sharks in the water. Look at the shark in the water there. Love overcoming fear, though, is what that also means. Like, we'd be fearful of the shark, but love always overcomes us and he's flying over. Leading with love rather than fear. And this is another fear card. Like, there are stark contrasts. Once again, it's something that's going to put your mind at ease, though. I feel like somebody's coming towards you in the future with an offer to help ease your mind, because look at his mind isn't right. He's got a bandage on it. This is the wounded warrior. There's definitely somebody coming towards you. May or may not be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I think that, yeah, there's somebody here that's a knight. It could be a brother, it could be a younger person, a son, a daughter, a sister. I think it's somebody, you know, a little more emotionally immature than you are, but at the same time they're a great support to you. This Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, so yeah, they're trying to make a fence around the place, but they're still standing. They are licking their wounds and they need time to heal. But I think this is going to take you out of your cage. Like, maybe you're worried about protecting yourself at this time, but I think that you're going to come out of your shell a bit with this Knight of Cups approaching you, whoever this is. So take what fits and leaves the rest. Also at the back of the deck, this is a very similar energy to your Nine of Wands. You've got the Eight of Swords there, and that's the self-imposed prison of the mind. So something here is coming to alleviate that, and it is this King of Cups energy, which is beautiful. Love over fear. It's also a card of expansion. Look at the expanse of that seat, that you're expanding your mind maybe regarding. Oh look, we're finishing where we began. The Fool card under that. Wow. Yeah, something's going to help free your mind regarding this feeling of being trapped. And there's someone coming towards you to help you with that, which is marvellous. The Fool card underneath this, like, I mean, that's the thing. You're feeling free. Your heart is free. Everything is free here. I love it. And that's what we started with here in the recent past, is that Fool energy all over again. I love it when a plan comes together, as they used to say in the A-Team, if you're old enough to remember that. Eight of Cups, please. Can we clarify the Eight of Cups to close out this reading for this collective? God help us, I'm so sorry I've gone on for so long today. The World card and the Lovers. Back to the Lovers again, and there's the Queen of Cups. This is what I'm saying to you. You're the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're, you know, we had the King of Cups there as your energy, so it might be you have a divine connection here. It can be a sister, a brother, a partner, a child. Look at the children up above here, gorgeous babies, and there's another one hidden here. This is amazing. You've got such power, though. Look at all your queens. Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups. We had the Queen of Swords. We got the King of Cups up here. Got a good few people coming around, like, in your energy. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. But also might be somebody visiting, look, in the Knight of Swords. And it's like they're breaking up the tension, whatever there is in your community or in your home, in that Five of Swords. So something is coming to clear that energy, is what I see with that Knight of Swords. The Queen of Cups here, though, is you in your emotional power. You know, you're pouring into yourself first, opening up your world. I love it. Getting back to work. There's that Queen of Swords again, and she also has that image of the child on her. Look at the two of them. You're feeding your inner child when you serve yourself first. Make the tea for you first, or your coffee for you before the others. So let's see your 3 in your potential outcome. Moving away from something that hasn't served you, even though it's been very difficult to do it. You're bringing the lessons with you, and maybe you have a lovely cat like this calico cat coming with you too. You're still standing though after all this has killed you out. You know, it's really taken a toll on you. But now it's like you've integrated lessons here with your 4 of Swords and your Hanged Man energy. You're using your discernment. The World card here is completing a cycle, which I love to see, because it's almost like while you've gotten into this groove now, some of you are definitely online. Look at this, like, you have a message to share about this as well. If it's not online, it could be in the public eye somehow, that you're taking leadership and you're telling people, you know, where you failed in connection, or where connections have failed you in your life. With the Lovers card there as well, it's a choice, you know. I have to cover all these nakedness, people. I mean, just, yeah, you're making a choice to grab the bull by the horns here. You're not letting the don't let the bad keep you down, is what I see here. And you're embracing this new beginning with that World card, and you're stepping through into this beautiful new world where it's Oz, Emerald City. I hope this resonated with you guys. It's such a gorgeous reading. I'm loving sitting in this energy of yours. You're feeling very content, and when I'm good and ready is coming through with that Chariot, because he's just sitting there. They're all sitting down. It's like, you'll be ready to go when you're ready to go. You'll get going when you need to get going, and you want to get going. And I love it. I just love the empowerment here. Guys, you know, serving your heart first before you serve anybody else. There's no more pouring from an empty cup. And you're really, really, really looking at your heart now as a gift, and you want to protect it till the day you die, you guys. And I love this. Very, very powerful energy today. I'm going to get you another one of these gorgeous Angels and Ancestors cards to close out your reading. If anything I said resonated, do like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Really, really helps to promote the channel. You know, we're a new creation here, so please add to the collective of us so we can spread these messages to those who need to hear them the most. Comment below, tell me how you're getting on with the readings. If there's anything in particular you'd like me to focus on in readings as well, do come on about that. I was thinking of doing a live as well very soon, to try and connect with some of you if you'll be willing to do so. So do comment below if you're interested in that as well. And if you just want to chat or send me a message, you can do so in the description box below. I've put my email address, and if you want a reading or anything, contact me through there as well. So let's tap in to see what do these angels and ancestors have for you today. What guidance does my collective need to see today? Oh wow, here we go. The Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Guys, this is gorgeous. Such power. Look at that. Warriors. The warriors are everywhere. The Hunter. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings, and when you find them, you will find your desires too. The Hunter card is based on my favourite Celtic god, Cernunnos. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, the Hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. Hunter does with wild animals. No, goes with wild animals and goes beyond them. What? Did I lose my place? Beg your pardon. So you have to come face to face with them. Okay, I'll start here. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have to come face to face with them, as the hunter does with wild animals, and go beyond them. Right, that made more sense for sure. Extended message. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You're being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away even, or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you're a man or identified as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you're a female or identify as a female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. Holy cow, that was brilliant. I just love this reading for you guys, and I'd love it for myself, so I'm going to take it. And I will see you the next time. Look after yourselves and each other, and I will see you in the next reading. Namaste.